Alright, so welcome back. Let's start where we left for the part 1 of lists. First of all, I am going to comment our entire code out because we just don't need it right now. We are going to make 2 other lists and work on them. Okay, yes, we need this list. Let me just comment back out. I have list 3 and list 2 here. We are going to be manipulating these and working on these 2 lists. That should be um, let's work on the next method. The next method is of insert method. Now if I want to insert list in list 3, I have a method known as insert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the name, which is list 3, and I am going to put a dot, which is an accessing operator, and then I will write insert. You see this insert, and then I'm going to be putting on the parenthesis, and now I'm going to give the index number. So if I want to insert the element at the second index, I'm going to give second. I am going to separate this thing by a comma. Alright, so I'm going to separate this by a comma, and then I'm going to ask them to add here, for instance, a name as John. So John would be added in the list. Sorry, semicolon, I missed it. So let's check this out. Print list 3. Alright, so let's run this, and there we go. If you see, the list 3 has been updated. So 0th, 1st and 2nd, the John element has been added here, and that's it. We have successfully inserted an element here. I'm going to tell you one very useful, another list. I can call it a list 4, and just give simply the inputs. For instance, 1 2 3 5 5 5, then 9, then 10, maybe give it 3 2. That should be it. Enough of these. Alright, so here we have a method, a very famous method. I can actually use it list 4, and if I say dot count, and if I give, for instance, 5, and if I need to find how many 5 are present in our list, I can do this, and simply if I add this in print, so I can see how many 5s do we have. And if I see this here, and there we go, we have 3 5s, as you can see here. And I've run this script. This is a very useful method. You can use it for any further purpose, and other things as well. We do have few other methods, and we also have a slicing, which we are going to cover in this video. Alright, also as you know, I had 2 lists, list 2 and list 3. I can also add these both lists and make them as a unify. We can have other methods. So let me show you how would I do that. As list 2, I would add that in list 3. Python is so powerful that it can allow you to do it, and if I can actually store this in list 5. You see this, list 5 equals to this, and I can just simply print the and I can simply print the answer, which is of list 5, and you will see we will get a unified list. I just did a test run and it's completely fine. As you can see, it's working. It has added both the lists, and we've got a unified list here. Well, you might be thinking it's just a small thing, but of course when you're working with large sets of data, especially on the web or in the AI or something, these small things matter a lot. And once this starts, you would get used to these things, because Python is such a powerful, such a strong, easy to use language that I highly recommend each and every one of you to use Python and get started on it. It's amazing. Lists can be very helpful. We're going to see in further discussions. Let me just show you one last thing of the slicing. You can then go and do all kinds of slicing with that thing. If I want to slice some string, let me show this on the console. I can simply write list 5, and then I can just give the starting index, which is 0, and I want it to slice till the third, but not including third. Remember, it is still third but not including third. And if we run this, let me do it. Okay, never mind. I think it's just being, there we go. Alright, I guess I am just getting a little error here. Dot clear, wait a sec. Okay, so I think this clear command, which I previously gave, shouldn't have been here, and there we go. You can see it starts from the 0th element, includes the 1st, 2nd and till 3rd, but it does not include 3rd. That's how the slicing and indexes work. and you can give it any number you want to start from, and if you give the negative at the end, it is going to start from the last element. I think that's it. That's pretty much it about the list. It's very simple, and if you go on with the further documentation, you can read it, you can learn about these things, and you will be surely finding all these things. So thank you so much for this. I think we are good with lists. We are going to cover data structure and another data structure, and just let me know if you guys want to cover certain thing. We are going to cover that. Thank you so much.